Now, if you watch my last video, it was 4 questions I said you should ask your parents, right? 4 questions. Do you have a will? Do you have a medical power of attorney? Do you have a financial power of attorney? And do you have life insurance? So today is just one question that you need to find out from your parent. Am I a signer on your bank account? Why you need to be a signer on a bank account? Because parents normally handle their business, do what they need to do as you, right? In the event when life happens and they're not able to handle things and you need to go in and handle things for them, banks have their own rules. Yes, it's great that you have a financial power of attorney, but the bank wants their own document signed by whoever the signer is and whomever the person who holds the account, saying this person is authorized to handle things on my behalf at the bank. So this person needs to make deposits, pay my bills, do any type of transactions. I'm giving them authorization. So banks require that. It takes 5 minutes to go into the bank with your parent, bring your ID. You can go to any bank that they bank at. So if it's Bank of America, it's Wells Fargo, if it's Chase, whomever the bank is, you walk into the bank. It does not have to be your, prime location where you always go, your home bank. It can be any branch. Walk into the bank with your parent. I need to add my child as a signer on my bank account. So when life happens, when I'm not able to do, I'm giving them authorization. That's so important because banks have their own rules. You also need to make sure there's a beneficiary listed on the bank account. Parent passes away. If there's no bank beneficiary, that money will sit with Bank of America. It will sit with Chase. Your will does not help you. The bank requires their own documentation. So it's important that you go to the bank with your parent. This takes 5 minutes. Bring your ID and show them this is what we need to do. It literally takes 5 minutes. Did it with my parent. Went to the bank. I need to add my daughter as, sign on my bank account. Make sure she's beneficiary as well. The lady printed out the form. She signed it. I signed. My mom signed. Bank representative signed. I got a copy. The bank has their copy. Done. I see time and time again, we don't have this. We don't have a beneficiary. We don't have a sign on the bank account. This applies to all bank accounts. So whatever bank account, if you have multiple accounts, you need to do it at all the banks, not just one bank. So if you have an account at Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, you need to do it at all three. Because that money will sit there. Bank of America will not release it to you. If you come in with the will, a parent passed away, I'm coming to get their money out their account. Well, you were not listed as a beneficiary. You wasn't listed as a signer on the bank account. You're going to have to go and get an attorney to help you to get this money. And now we're talking about money and time, where all we need is 5 minutes, one document, and get it signed. That is it. So let that be your money move today. Let that be the one question that you ask your parent. Hey, am I a signer? And most of the time, you probably would know if you was a signer because you was at the bank with them. And or maybe you went and not for sure. But find that out. If you're not a signer, there's no beneficiary on a bank account, please go to the bank with your parent and get that taken care of today. That's one question you need to ask today. Hey, am I a signer on your bank account? Do you have it's actually two. Who's listed as beneficiary on a bank account? You need to know that. Okay? It's imperative. Let this be your money move today. There's actually 2 questions. What is it? What you need to ask mom or dad or both? Am I a signer on your bank account? Do you have a beneficiary listed on your bank account? Let that be your money move today.